Hey, this is Bethany, and I sat down to film this video multiple times, and I even filmed it all the way through a couple times. Sometimes without makeup on, sometimes in pajamas, sometimes with semi-makeup on, and I guess I wanted to sit down here today, formally put my makeup on like I'm really getting back into what I love, and talk to you all, because I've been gone for a while with not much of an explanation, though the people who follow me on my Snapchat get more of one. But there's just been a lot of things going on with me, and that's why I haven't uploaded since November, and it's now towards the tail end of January. And there have been times when I've been on YouTube, and I've been on YouTube for 5.5 years, where I've stepped away for a couple months. But it never happened in a year where I had uploaded so consistently and been so active and so much had grown. And I was getting lots of satisfaction from YouTube because I had you all. I was interacting with a lot of you all on my social media. I was getting recognition from brands, and it felt like, you know, all my hard work was paying off. But at the beginning of last year, I took on a job, which ended up being a pretty good thing for me, especially because most of my life I'd never exceeded $20,000, and I always made kind of like, receptionist or bank teller wages, and it was really difficult to try to contribute towards my future not making more money. So I got a new job, which I like, and I've mentioned it to you all before, and I've had it for a little over a year now, and the more I had this job, the more it got busy. But the other girl at my dealership left, so I kind of took on her role too at the same time at the last quarter of the year. So things got really, really busy, and a part of me was like, oh, well, this is a good thing because now I can make more money and I can put aside money for like a family or pay off some debts and things like that. But I can't explain what happened because, well, I kind of can, but I stopped contributing to my YouTube, even though it gave me so much joy and happiness, because despite starting off this year, or 2016, really optimistically, by about 8 months through it, I felt like way more depressed than I've been in a long time. And so that's what I'm going through. Like, I'm better about it now, but I had a lot of anxiety and depression. So I don't want to spend this whole video talking about that, but I want to explain to you all kind of how I'm feeling a little bit, make it kind of quick, and basically tell you all that I am coming back and I'm going to try to put my effort into YouTube again. I've been gone for quite a while. I know that doesn't seem like that long to some people, but a couple months is a long time to not really hone your makeup skills. I mean, I put on false eyelashes today and I felt lost, and that made me kind of sad. And I haven't gotten to get creative since like October. And that's where a lot of my happiness comes from, is my creativity. I feel joy from my job, but there's a lot of emptiness I feel now because I'm 29 years old and I haven't gotten to start a family yet. And there's kind of some roadblocks in the way that I'd rather not bring all of them up and put them all on YouTube. Some of them have to do with how particular my spouse is. He grew up in a disadvantaged family, and he wants to make sure all these hurdles are removed before you start a family, and I understand that because I grew up in some similar situations. So he's not like a leap before you look person, so everything has to be damn near perfect for us to start a family, and that's really frustrating to me because I'm working my ass off trying to get there, but then certain events keep happening that send it backwards. And there is no changing how the man I love is. There is only making him help me more, which is happening, but there's just a lot of things going on with me. So if I were to just kind of summarize all of this and make the ending of this video less depressing, I've been gone a while because I've been sad. Maybe I'll talk about it more later. I don't know if I want to open my soul on YouTube. I want to be a mommy, but I can't at this moment. And life has different obstacles, and I knew that. So that's how I'm feeling, if I were to simplify it, and then tack some good old adult acne on top of it. It's actually, my skin looks pretty good now. And I'm finally overcoming that, but it was so terrible last month. It was like balls under my skin, all up in my chin. It was like a beard of acne, and I would just come in here to try to film a video. I sat down and tried to film a video so many times, and I would look in the mirror and just cry. I was so tired from my work, so stressed and upset about my own personal problems, and then I'd look at my acne and be like, like that's literally how I felt. So basically I just wanted to hop on here and tell you all that that's kind of what's been going on with me. I may talk more about it if you all want me to. I don't know. There's only so much I'm willing to share because it's almost like opening a big old hole in your chest and being like, hey internet, don't poke it. But that's how I've been feeling, and that's the quickest way I can summarize it without trying to give you like this whole big drawn out sob story, which I don't want to be a sob story. So, but I've missed you all. I've missed talking to you all. I've enjoyed talking to some of you on Snapchat and on Facebook and Twitter. And I've been back and forth between a mental breakdown, but you all sure are an uplifting little tater tot in my life. So, that's how I'm feeling. Hopefully I won't have to do much editing on this to put this right up there, and hopefully this video isn't too long. But anyways, that's how I'm feeling. So I'm trying to come back to you all. I'm sorry I've been gone, but I had to be. I mentally just wasn't feeling okay lately, and I may talk more about it if you all are interested in that. I have like 12 videos that I want to do. I have 5 I've already filmed, but never felt were good enough to upload. Like, what is my problem? But yeah, that's how I'm feeling. And again, I thank you all for sticking around, and please look forward to some content that I will have coming up next. I'm going to try to start off with 1 video a week, and then do 2. I'm going to try to do this thing where I film a couple at once, now that I feel like my acne is a little bit under wraps, and I've got like a review related to acne coming up on that, and some DIY things I'd love to talk about. So, yeah. Again, thank you all, and I hope you all are having an awesome week, and I will talk to you next time. Bye.